Dear students, Namaste and welcome you to the next class of Compulsory English Grade 8. Dear students, please look at the screen. What do you see on the screen? Very good. It's a palm. Okay, so do you see the fingers there? Good. So you do have 5 fingers on a palm. So can you compare them? Which one is longer? Which one is shorter? Which one is thicker? Which one is thinner? Can you compare? Okay, so can you say? All right. You mean, okay, the ring finger is longer than the little finger. Okay, let me write. You said okay, that's good. The ring finger is longer than the little finger. So see the longer than. Okay, you said longer than. That's very good. Now can you compare all the fingers? Can you do that? Okay, very good. Thumb. You said thumb, then, oh, that's good, is thicker than the little finger. Okay, very good. Okay, thumb thicker than the little finger. Thicker than. Very good. And can you say which one is the longest one? Can you say? Very good. Okay, the middle finger. The middle finger. Okay, good. Said the middle finger is the longest. That's good. It's the longest of all fingers. That's good. You made a correct comparison. Dear students, there may be things around you like your textbook, exercise book, pencil, pen, and other things around you. You can compare them. Which one is longer, which one is shorter, which one is newer, which one is older. You can make comparison. Can you? Okay, very good. Now, we are going to start the exercise under Getting Started section. So dear students, please look at the exercise under Getting Started section. So do you see this exercise on the textbook? Study the following pairs of pictures and make comparison between them. So do you see the pairs there? Can you tell me what are the pairs there? Okay, so you can say elephant and rhino. They make one pair. Okay, what next? Very good. Silver and gold. That's good. What next? See here? Okay, here a rabbit and a tortoise. Very good. This also make one pair. And the final one? Okay, that's good. Giraffe and the dog. Okay, students, now you have to compare between the pictures in each pair. For example, you will compare between an elephant and a rhino. You will compare between silver and gold. You will compare between the rabbit and the tortoise. You will compare between a giraffe and a dog. Can you do that? Okay, let's do one by one, okay? So please, just to compare between these two. Right, the elephant is very good, bigger than the rhino. Okay, that's good. The elephant is bigger than the rhino. Okay, an elephant is bigger than a rhino. That's what I have written. Okay, have you made similar comparison? Okay, that's good. We can also say the same thing in the next way. You see, a rhino is smaller than an elephant. Okay, we can also compare this way. Could you do it? All right, now let's move on to the next picture. So what are these? Exactly, we have already discussed silver and gold. Can you compare them? Right, silver is cheaper than gold. Gold is more expensive than silver. That's good. See, gold is more expensive than silver. Or you can also say silver is cheaper than gold. Did you get the idea? Okay, right. Now let's move on to next. Okay. So what are there? Exactly, a rabbit or a hare and a tortoise. Can you compare them? If you look at these two pictures, okay, can you say the sentence? Yes, a rabbit is faster than a tortoise. And how do you say the same thing in the next way, as we did in the previous pictures? Very good. It's a tortoise is slower than a rabbit. You did well. Now let's move on to the next. Okay. So what do you see there? Okay, a giraffe and a dog. Okay, can you compare them? Let me give you the clue. Talk about their height. Okay, guess which one is taller? Exactly, a giraffe is taller than a dog. A giraffe is taller than a dog. In the next way, if you say the same thing in the next way, what will you say? Exactly. A dog is shorter than a giraffe. Okay, very good. You did well. Now, dear students, we'll start the reading text. So please look at reading 1 in your textbook, okay? All right, now we'll do the first exercise given there. It says, look at the picture below and answer the question. So which picture? The picture given just alongside the text there. You have to look at this picture given on your textbook. Did you see this? All right. Now there is a question you need to answer. What do you see in the picture? So what do you see? Okay. What do you see in the picture? Can you say? Right. You said they are celebrating. You said they are celebrating. Okay. Right. Okay. You say a player is holding a cup. Okay. A player is holding a cup. Okay. So you did well. Let me show you what you have said and what is there as the answer. Okay, see there, some students are celebrating their victory. You said, or you did well, you had said they were celebrating. That was good. Okay, dear students, now let's move on to the next activity, that is reading. We'll read the text, discuss it. So what's the title? What's the title? Exactly, the leap between high school and college. So, do you know what high school is? Can you say? Yes, exactly. When we say high school, it's the school where we study up to grade 12. Okay, very good. And when we pass high school, we complete grade 12, we go to college. That's good. Okay, so are you a high school student then? Are you a secondary level student then? Exactly not. You are basic level student. You are studying in grade 8. So when you pass grade 8 and enter into grade 9, then you become a secondary level student. You enter high school. And when you pass grade 12, then you enter into the college. Okay, students, in your home or in your community, you might have seen someone going to a high school and someone going to a college. Have you noticed any differences between them? Or do they have similar homeworks, similar tasks? Do they give similar time to their study? What have you experienced? Okay, do not worry. The same thing we are going to discuss in this text. Okay, so let's begin with the first paragraph. Okay, let's see there. The leap from high school to college is a significant transition. See the word in red, leap. What do you mean by leap? Can you say? Right, very good. It means to jump high. Okay, so to make a long jump. Okay, so you go to the college is a significant transition. So see there, significant transition. Okay, the leap from high school to college is a significant transition. What do you mean by this? Significant transition. What does the word significant mean? Can you say? Okay, what does the word significant mean? Exactly, it means important. And what does the next word, transition, mean? Can you say? Okay, it means a period of change. So see there, this line says, when a student passes high school and goes to a college, okay, there will be lots of differences. There will be lot of changes. That's why the jump or the leap means the process of going to a college from high school is a significant transition in a student's life. Look at the next line. Many students enter post-secondary education expecting the experience to be the same as the one they had while at secondary school. See there, many students do not know what the college is, how the college education will be. Okay, those students studying in post-secondary. Do you know the meaning of post-secondary? Okay, so post-secondary means, okay, yes, it's after completion of secondary education, and in our context in Nepal, it's after completing grade 12, because in Nepal, we study up to grade 12 in a high school or in a secondary school, and then we enter the college after passing grade 12. That's why in our context, post-secondary means after grade 12. Okay, means after completing secondary education. Okay, so students expecting the experience to be the same as the one they had while at secondary school. When they go to the college, they think, oh, college life will also be similar as we are studying in grade 9, 10, 11, 12. The students think that way. Okay, many students think that way. But see there, they are wrong to make this assumption. What do you mean by the word assumption? Okay, it means, assumption means belief. Okay, so what do think, what do understand, what do they think is, they think college education is similar to higher education, high school education. They think college education is similar to high school education, and in this belief they are wrong. And they very quickly realize just how different college is. After they start reading in a college, they know, oh, it's different from high school. It's not similar. They know it. So college education is different because, see there, college education costs more, means you need to spend more money. Similarly, presents more academic challenges. Do you know the word academic means? Okay, it means, can you guess? Right, very good. It means something related to education, means related to studying, like reading, writing, okay? So, more challenges will be there. And similarly, you will also get more freedom than in school education, in college education, okay? Alright, dear students, we started this paragraph. Now, can you tell me the main idea of this paragraph? Just try to write down there and share it. What's the main idea? Okay, did you find it? All right, Did you find it? Okay, all right, that's good. Let's check how the main idea I share and the main idea you have written match. Okay, let's see. Okay, see there. So after reading this paragraph, we can conclude that college education is different from high school education because college education costs more, presents more academic challenges, and gives more freedom than in a high school. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead to the next paragraph. First, in terms of cost, college is more expensive than high school. So the first difference is cost. Okay, we need to pay more money for college education. So where do we spend more money then? Let's see in the next line, next sentence. In addition to tuition, college students must also worry about the residence or rental costs for living close to the college. So see there, first thing, even in college, we need to pay tuition fees that many students even in high school pay. But another thing is that college students must also worry about their residence. So do you know residence means? Okay, it means a person's home, the place where we live. Okay. Similarly, another thing is rental cost. Do you know rental means? Rental. Okay. So the money that we pay for rent. For example, when we go to study in a college, we need to live in an apartment, in a flat, or in a room. And for that, we need to pay some money, that is rental cost, because they need to live away from their home, because they need to live close to the college. That's why they need to worry about the residence or rental cost. In contrast, do you know the meaning of the word contrast? Okay, contrast means that's the difference. Okay, so the different thing is that high school students, they don't have to worry about the living expenses. Do you know expenses mean? Okay, it means money that you spend on something. Okay, why they don't need to worry about living expenses? Because the majority of them live at home with their parents. Similarly, another reason is college is also more expensive than high school when it comes to the cost of learning materials such as textbooks. So because of textbooks also, because of all the learning materials also, college education becomes more expensive. For example, in Nepalese context, in most of the schools, public schools, textbooks are provided free of cost. Students do not need to buy them. But in college, students have to buy them. That's why the cost is higher. Okay. Similarly, in college, students must buy textbooks for each course they take. That is another reason why college education is more expensive. Now, dear students, can you find the gist, main idea of this text? Think about it. Okay. Right. Please look on the screen. So this text says the cost of studying in a college is higher than studying in a high school. And what are the reasons? We have already discussed. One is cost for residence or rental cost. Another is they need to buy the learning materials that we have already discussed. Now let's move on to the next. Now the second difference between the high school and college is the workload. You see there. Second, the workload in college is more challenging than the workload in high school. The students in college, that means the students in college have to work more. Do you know the meaning of the workload? Right. You see, the amount of work to be done means the students studying in college need to do more work than the students studying in a high school. College students are faced with the task of having to complete more assignments. Okay, you might have been familiar with this term, but do you know the meaning? Right, assignments means a piece of work that you are given to do. So you are given more tasks, more works in a college than in a high school. These assignments are also more challenging and can take hours to complete. See, the tasks, the works you are given can be more challenging. Do you know the meaning of the word challenging? Yes, it means testing your ability. Can you do or not? That is tested through those tasks. So, and the tasks take hours to complete. You see, you have to spend more time. In contrast, high school students do not have to commit so much of time and effort to their assignments. So, look at the word commit. Means, can you say? Yes, give. They don't need to give much time, much effort for the assignments. Similarly, in addition to the extra time that college students put into their work, they experience extra pressure because of their final grades are based on each assignment. See there, they need extra time as well as extra pressure while they study in the college because the final grades depend on the assignment. In our school system, we do have different terminal examinations, but in college, students get scores according to their assignments. That's why it's challenging. Okay, students, can you say the key point of this paragraph? Think for a while. All right. So, it says the college assignments are more challenging, which need more time and more effort. Okay, let's move on to the next reason why college is different from high school. Third paragraph. So, third, there are more activities in college. So, if you study in a college, you need to do more activities. Students have to participate. Do you know the word participate? All right, it means to take part. Okay, more in sports and club activities than in high school. Okay, do you have club activities, sports activities in your school? Certainly you do have. But see, in college there are more club activities, more sports activities than in a high school. College students have both the benefits of being able to join college sports teams as well as being able to use any athletic facilities the college has to offer. So, do you know the word benefits? Very good. This means advantages. Okay. So, college students get more advantages of sports teams as well as athletic facilities given in the college. In contrast, only a few high schools boast athletic facilities similar to those of a college. And in high school, not in all high schools, only in very few high schools, there are athletic facilities, but less than in a college. Furthermore, high schools may have some clubs or groups that students can join. Because high schools are smaller with fewer students, the variety of clubs is limited. So, even club activities, types of clubs. For example, in a school, there may be a reading club, there may be taekwondo club, there may be other clubs. But in colleges, there are more clubs. In schools, there are less clubs. That's why clubs activities are limited. Athletic facilities, social events, and clubs show the college environment to be much more social than the high school environment. And we know well, the more activities we do, we get chance to meet more people. As a result, we become more social. Okay, students, can you summarize this? Can you tell me the gist of this paragraph? Okay, it's students have the chance, means college students have the chance to take part in more activities in a college than in a high school. This makes the students more social. Okay, now last one. Overall means finally, college education is more costly, more academically challenging and more socially stimulating than high school education. These differences need to be taken into account by those students who are entering college from high school. If new post-secondary students are conscious of these differences, they will be adequately prepared for the challenges that college can present. So, see, college education is more costly, we already discussed, more academically challenging, we also already discussed, and more socially stimulating. What does the word stimulating mean? Okay, arousing interest. Then high school education. Similarly, every student who wants to go to the college, they need to take into account the differences between high school and college education. So, what does the phrase taken into account mean then? It means, okay, consider, think, okay, learn, understand the differences so that when we are entering college from high school, it will be easier. Okay, so look at this line. If new post-secondary students are conscious of these differences, they will be more adequately prepared for the challenges that college can present. So, see there, if students become conscious, conscious means, okay, very good, aware. If the students become aware, then they can be well prepared, adequately prepared. Do you know the word adequately? Okay, it means in a way that is enough in quantity. Okay, so they will be enough, they will have enough preparation to face the challenges that college can present, that college can give. Okay, students, so in a summary, we can say college education is more costly, challenging and social than high school. Learning these things help students to face challenges in college. Okay. Now, dear students, it's the time to do the exercises. So, let's move on to the exercises. So, let's look at the first exercise given in your textbook. It says, read the meanings given on the left and match them with the word on the right. So, you have meanings here. A thing that is accepted as a true, the cost required for something, the place where someone lives, a task assigned as a course of study, arousing interest, testing one's ability in a way that is enough in quantity. These are meanings. And on the next hand, you do have words. Now, you have to find out the word for the meaning. Let's begin with A. So, a thing that is accepted as true. Can you guess the word? Which one is? Among these 8 words, you need to choose one. Can you guess? Okay. A thing that is accepted as true means assumption. Okay, it's assumption. Very good. Now let's go to B. The cost required for something. Can you guess? Can you guess? Okay, it means expense. Okay. Similarly, C. The place where someone lives. Can you say? Exactly, it's a residence. Now D. A task assigned as a course of study. What's it? What's the suitable word for this? Okay, it means assignment. Now, arousing interest. So, can you guess the word? Okay, stimulating. Very good. Now, F. Testing one's ability. Can you guess? Very good. It's challenging. And the last one, G. In a way that is enough in quantity. Can you guess? Exactly. It's adequately. And one word boast is extra here. It's not used here. So, we don't need this word. So, now we are going to do the next exercise, that is B. Answer these questions. You have 5 questions there and we'll do these questions one by one. Okay. So, look at the first question. What do the students expect when they enter post-secondary education? Okay, please try to find the answer from your textbook. Do you know where the answer lies in your textbook? Okay, it's in the very first paragraph. Okay, now can you guess where it is? Right, just look at the highlighted part here. You find the answer from there. Okay, now please do write the answer. Did you write? Alright, is your answer similar to this one? The students expect that the experience they will have in college will be the same as they had in secondary school. Okay, so from here you see many students enter post-secondary education expecting, look at this word, expecting the experience to be the same as the one they had while at secondary school. So they expect that the experience will be same. That's why the students expect that the experience they will have in college will be the same as they had in secondary school. This is the answer, okay? Is your answer similar to this? Very good. Now, second question. How is college more expensive? Can you find the answer? What is the answer? Exactly, it's in the second paragraph. So, look at this paragraph. Now, can you locate the answer within this paragraph also? That's good. So, look at the highlighted parts throughout the paragraph. Okay. So, You see there, one is college students must worry about the residence of rental costs. Another is they need to buy learning materials. So these things, okay. Now so we can say that college is more expensive because of the cost of rent and learning materials. Is your answer similar to this? Okay, that's good. Now third one. Write 3 reasons why college workload is more challenging. 3 reasons you need to find. Do you know where you can find these reasons? Exactly, you can find this paragraph. Can you locate? Good. Look at the highlighted parts, you can find there. Okay, so college students are faced with the task of having to complete more assignments, can take hours to complete, they experience extra pressure. So these points you need to write. Can you? Alright, please check whether the points you have written are similar to the one I present or not. Look at this. College students have more assignments. Assignments take hours to complete. The students have to put extra pressure on their work. Okay, let's move ahead. Now D. What athletic challenge do college students face? Do you know where you can find the answer? Can you look at the paragraph? Ah, that's good. You can find the answer in this paragraph. Can you locate the sentence that gives you the clue? Alright, so look at this. Students have to participate more in sports and club activities than in high school. And you know, well, athletic is also one of the sports activities. Okay, that's why your answer will be very good. College students have to take part in more athletic activities. Okay. Now the last question. What should the students consider while entering the college? So what do they need to think about, worry about, or understand before they enter the college? We have already discussed. Can you say where the answer is? Exactly, it's in the last paragraph. And can you locate the clues for your answer? Yes, look at here. So these underlined sentences give you the clues. College education is more costly, more academically challenging, and more socially stimulating than high school education. These differences need to be taken into account by those students who are entering college from high school. So see there, these differences need to be taken into account, means they need to consider. So what are those differences? You need to know. Did you find out the differences as well as the answer here? Okay, so is your answer similar to this? The students should consider that college education is more costly, more academically challenging, and more socially stimulating than high school education. Is your answer similar to this? Okay, very good. Now, let's move on to exercise C. Okay, see there, in some aspects, high school education might be more challenging than college education. Earlier, we discussed that college education is more challenging than high school education. But this sentence says, in some aspects, in some points, high school education might be more challenging than college education. Think some of the challenges and share in the class. So can you think? Okay, please think some challenges that high school students might face, which college students may not face. Okay, just you think. Okay, I hope you brought some ideas there. So let's see. Okay, so see some of the challenges can be. Okay, challenges in high school education. You can also make similar mind map and add the points here. For example, if you look at this, more courses means you need to study 7, 8 courses in high school. But when you go to college, you study few courses, maybe 5, 6 also, less than that. Similarly, you have less freedom than in college because you are given more attention. You are given more attention from your parents and teachers. You get more attention from your parents and teachers. Similarly, you do have more compulsory courses. You cannot choose the subjects of your interest. Okay, many subjects. Okay, many subjects are compulsory one. Only very few subjects are elective ones that you can choose. So this can be the challenges for you. You can add other challenges also. Dear students, after discussing this reading text, I am going to assign you some tasks that you will think and do at home. So I have a question for you. 1. See there, write the differences between high school education and college education. This is an assignment. Think, how are high school education and college education different? We have already discussed in the textbook. You can take the reference there and do that. Similarly, next thing, in our text we discussed that college education is more challenging. Now I have a question for you. Think, how can we reduce the challenge in college education for students? How can we make it less challenging then? Think about these things. Dear students, we are almost at the end of today's lesson. So let's recall what we did today, what we have done today. Okay, so we begin the class with comparisons of different pictures. We made comparisons there using comparative degrees of adjectives. Similarly, we discussed pre-reading questions. Then we discussed the reading text, okay, the leap between high school and college. We discussed how college education is different from high school education, how college education is more challenging than high school education. We discussed. Similarly, we also dealt with the exercises given under that reading text, and we are here at the end of the class. So I take a leave from you. Thank you for your patience. Namaste. Goodbye.